Okay, so our first quote is that his reason and his will would remain inalienable with him throughout the entire enactment of what he had planned, for the sole reason that what he had planned was not a crime. And we used his brain on the outside for this, and he has little squiggly lines to show how twisted his plan was actually. And then we have, next quote, so much vicious contempt built up in the young man's soul. And for that, we used nerd anime aura lines around him. And that's just to show that his soul is so vicious that you can see it coming out of him. Yeah, Tata Bayo.
We used red eyes to represent, our quote was, crime, what crime? He explained in a sudden fit of fury, my killing of a loathsome, harmful louse. It's just to show his no remorse and his fury was his red eyes. And then for socioeconomic, we did, the cause of the whole thing was his rotten social position, his poverty, and his helplessness, and we represented that with his kopeck.
So we added a rosary for when Raskolnikov found Jesus after committing all these awful crimes. And then our Throngler is 10.5 inches tall because of his Napoleon complex.
So he's got like these blisters on his hands and stuff because he'd be like, he's killing people, he's punching them. And that's what the quote, where's the bit about the raising of Lazarus?
One up.
What?
Quote one quote
my
above.
bad. So did I really kill the woman? Question mark. No, comma. It was myself. I go comma, not the old woman. Period. Quotation. That was on page 501.
All right, and so then for our alternate reality quote, we wrote that his explanation that the human race is divided into the ordinary and extraordinary, saying that the extraordinary is the right to commit crimes. So he thinks he's so awesome and extraordinary, so we put a crown. But IRL, he's not actually that awesome and extraordinary. So you can see the crown is too small for his huge mushroom brain head. So it's an ill-fitting crown, if you will. And then here at the bottom, we put his confession that for the motive of his killing, where he goes, I killed for my own sake, for no one but myself, which is, before he said this, he was a huge liar. So to represent how much of a liar he was, lying, saying he was doing it, for the good of society, we made his legs on fire, because liar, legs on fire. So, yeah, that's our Throngler.